Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Speed Snacks is a real-time board game. Stop. Keep listening. This may not be your favorite kind of mechanism. I know a lot of people feel strongly about real-time games or not, but this is one that actually works. Let's say 2-player only game. I wish it went up to 4. I really do. I think it'd be really, really fun, but in this version, it's a 2-player game. And you're putting snacks down. People can put them on top of you and kind of block things out. And you're kind of putting these out. And when you're done, you score it up and you're trying to get to a number of points. And I think it works really, really well. Now, this isn't something that we'll probably pull off the shelf a lot. I like the theme. I kind of like the mechanisms that are going on. But the truth is, we don't play a lot of real time. They're a little bit too frantic for us, a little bit too chaotic, or we like to just breathe a little bit. Now, we don't like analysis paralysis in this house. Nope. We're a no AP family. We do play rather quickly. But real-time games can be a little too quick, where you're not really relaxing and settling down and enjoying the game. And I feel that's with Speed Snacks. So this might be something if you want to get a little bit more energy, pop this out, let a couple people play, get that energy level up. It plays rather fast. And it's one of those things where like, you play things down so fast and you're like, oh, why did I play that there? That's in this game. So you have to be able to move quick, fast. You want things to score some hurry-ups that will end the round quicker, and you want to be aware of those. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you. Now, with that said, this is one of my favorite real-time games. It's a little small box. It's very, very portable. It only plays 2-player. It's a bummer for me. But as for a real-time game, this one really jives with me. It really works. And what I can recommend, if you're willing to put that aside and play a real-time game, keep her for us. Here's Speed Snacks, which is a really small box game. Kind of could have been a little bit smaller, but here we sit. I think it has a really attractive box to it. I think the packaging is really, really nice. Open up, you're going to get some rule books and a catalog. That's fine. And really just have 2 decks of cards in here. Like I said, maybe this could have been smaller, but it is packed pretty tight in here. The cards are going to be fine quality. They're kind of generic cards, and this looks like clip art that you would have, but you kind of need something big. These can't look the same because everything is done in real time. These will be the scoring cards that you're going over with, and there's a whole bunch of expansions cards you're also going to have in here. The components are fine. It's just a little small card game, and it works great. So here's the rule book. It's one of those things like a map that kind of fold out. You can have a picture of the contents and the goal of the game down here. As you go through, this is set up over here with a nice little picture. It'll take you through the whole game. It kind of ends right here. Then the rest of this is just going to be expansions that you can add through the game to make things a little bit more complex. But as for just reading this, you probably need 10-15 minutes. You'll be up and running. The rules are very simple. You can see there's plenty of pictures. There's examples and notes over here of how you can do things, etc. So, very good rule book from when I could read through this. We didn't have any problems when we were playing. What you're going to do is going to set aside the torque cards. Those will be what you're kind of aiming to win. When you get first player to receive 5 of these will become the winner of the game. So this is what you'll be collecting to win. Now, I should point out that there are a ton of expansions in this game. I'm not going to go over all these, but there are things like cockroaches that can be added in and specials and things of that nature. So the base game can be changed up quite a bit with any of these modules, and you can just kind of add these in. I don't like these, so don't use this. You like this, you can add that in to your own gaming experience. So what you're going to do in the game is you're going to have the deck. It'll be shuffled up. On your turn, now everybody's doing this in real time, so they're grabbing cards as I am. You take a look at it, and you can either put it in one of the 5 up rows, or if I wanted to, let's say I want to do a french fry, I could do this, I could put it here, and now it's face down in one of my 5 piles, and my opponent will be having their own 5 piles. So what you're going to do here is I can no longer look at it. I have to memorize where it's at. Now the french fry, I'm going to put that on top of this one because I don't want that too. Now I put 2 french fries, so my opponent maybe get a card, he's like, oh, I know it's a french fry. So he can go on top of that, etc. So this is what you're doing the whole time. So let me get 5 of these out. So let me just say I did something like this. Maybe a card was on top like this, and I ended up with cards like this. Let's just say I ended up like this. So then what you would do once you can have these hurry up cards. When they're drawn, you're going to put them on top of a pile. That means this is a french fry. It's never going to change. No other cards can be added. When a number of these hurry up cards are out, the round will end. And then what you're going to do is you're going to flip over the top card on each of your decks, and you're going to score points for them. So let's say french fries, blah, blah, blah. So then we get rid of the hurry up so we know how to score. So for each, there's 2 French fries. So French fries are going to score 2 points. I have a French fry on top, so this is worth 2 points. This hoagie or sandwich, there's none, so no points. This scores me 1 each. So each of these will score me 1 point. So 2, 3, 4. Hamburger gives me 1. I would score 5 points. Whoever scored the most points is going to get one of the torque cards. If you get the most, once you get 5 torque cards, you are the winner of the game. You compare your score to what the opponent has. But keep in mind, he's going to be getting a card. I can put it face up, covering one of these up, hoping I score more points, or I can put it face down on top of my pile. And that's kind of how the game continues on until you've declared a winner. Who should buy this game? Anybody looking for a real-time game that food atmosphere looks like a pretty cool theme for you, and you're willing to play just 2 players. I think that combined will bring you into a game that you may love. For us, it's going to be a keeper, but just barely, only because I don't like a lot of real-time strategy games, and I like this real-time game. And I think the theme and the way it plays quick will be fine enough for us. But I'm going to be honest, this could be on the Purge in the future.